10 cool facts that will change how you see the world. The world around us seems familiar, but once you take a closer look, it turns out to be full of mind-bending surprises. From the microscopic to the cosmic, these facts will completely change how you see reality. Here are 10 cool facts that will shift your perspective and maybe even blow your mind. Fact 1, you're made of stardust. Every atom in your body was forged in the heart of a dying star. That's right, hydrogen, oxygen, carbon, all born in cosmic explosions billions of years ago. You're literally a walking piece of the universe, recycled and reassembled over time. It's not poetry, it's physics. And when you think about it, the atoms in your body might have once been part of a distant planet, a dinosaur, or even another human being. Fact 2, you can't see most of the universe. In fact, 95% of it is invisible. What we call visible matter, and everything from stars to people to planets, only makes up 5% of the known universe. The rest? It's dark matter and dark energy, completely undetectable by traditional instruments. So, most of existence is a mystery. Imagine living in a reality where the vast majority is hidden. It's like reading one page from a 1,000-page book and thinking you know the full story. Fact 3, bananas are berries, strawberries aren't. Botanically speaking, a berry must come from a single flower with one ovary and have multiple seeds embedded in the flesh. By that definition, bananas qualify, strawberries don't. Tomatoes? Also berries. It's a wild world when you dig into botany. Next time you make a fruit salad, remember, it's technically full of imposters. Fact 4, there are more trees on Earth than stars in the Milky Way. Our galaxy has around 100 to 400 billion stars. Earth? Over 3 trillion trees. That's right. We live on a planet more densely packed with life than we often realize. Forests aren't just pretty, they're mathematically mind-blowing. And yet, deforestation is wiping out around 15 billion trees every year. A reminder that abundance doesn't mean invincibility. Fact 5. There's a species of jellyfish that can technically live forever. The Turritopsis dohrnii jellyfish can revert its cells back to an earlier stage of life, essentially resetting its aging process. It's one of the few known organisms capable of biological immortality. Scientists are studying it in hopes of unlocking clues to regenerative medicine. It doesn't die of old age, it just keeps rebooting. If that doesn't make you question the limits of life, what will? Fact 6. If you could fold a piece of paper 42 times, it would reach the moon. This isn't a joke, it's exponential growth in action. Each fold doubles the thickness, and by the 42nd fold, it's over 400,000 kilometers tall. It's the kind of math that sounds absurd but checks out on paper. It also shows how quickly things can escalate when you keep doubling. This is the same principle that powers viral growth online, compound interest in finance, and even population booms. Fact 7. Time moves slower at the top of a building. Thanks to Einstein's theory of general relativity, gravity affects time. The closer you are to a massive object like Earth, the slower time ticks. So if you live in a skyscraper, you're literally aging faster than someone on the ground floor by billionths of a second. Astronauts in orbit age a tiny bit faster than people on Earth. Time isn't fixed, it bends. And your everyday location determines how quickly you experience life itself. Fact 8. Some turtles can breathe through their butts. It's called cloacal respiration, and it allows certain turtle species to extract oxygen from water through their rear ends. This adaptation is especially useful during long underwater hibernations. It might sound funny, but it's a genius survival tool in the animal kingdom. In fact, nature is filled with bizarre mechanisms that sound like sci-fi but are entirely real. Fact 9. The Eiffel Tower grows in the summer. Metal expands when heated, so the Eiffel Tower can grow up to 6 inches taller during hot weather. This isn't just symbolic, it's real physics. Buildings breathe as the seasons change. The world around us is alive in ways we barely notice. It also means the monuments we see as still and silent are actually in constant motion, however slight. Fact 10. Sloths can hold their breath longer than dolphins. While dolphins typically hold their breath for 10-15 minutes, sloths can slow their heart rate and stay underwater for up to 40 minutes. They're not just slow, they're incredibly efficient. It's a reminder that evolution works in all kinds of unexpected ways. In nature, speed isn't everything. Sometimes the slowest survive longest. Final thoughts. We like to think we understand the world around us. But when you start peeling back the layers, reality gets weird, in the best possible way. From the way time bends to the stardust in our cells, the world is far stranger and more wonderful than it first appears. So, which of these facts completely changed how you see the world? Let us know in the comments, and hit that follow button for more facts that challenge your perspective.